Let's go!
What is up, ladies and germs? How you doing today? So today, I am going to tour a college. Like, what? This motherfucker's smart enough to go to school? I don't think so. That's why I'm going to film school. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going today to go tour UCF, and I figured I would bring my GoPro and you guys along. Wow, this is a lean right here. I figured I'd bring my GoPro and you guys along so I could talk about some shit and make fun of the dude on the non-powered bicycle. So like I said before, I'm going to check out some schools for their film program, which I'm really kind of excited about. So I've already checked out a school called the First Institute, which is another film. It's literally just a film school. You don't have to take any of your core classes. There's no shenanigans to go on it. It's an 11-month program and it's very small classes, which I kind of like. But and get over before this motherfucker hits me. It's not located in the best part of town, which I'm kind of skeptical about. It's right by a bunch of trap houses and drug dealers, so that's always fun to think about when you have a motorcycle that can easily be stolen or damaged. Obviously I wouldn't live in that area, but I don't want to think about my bike getting stolen. Even though I have full coverage on this thing, it's just a hassle. It'd be fucking annoying. Anyhow, so I'm kind of excited about that, but it also brings up a topic like my last video, why I was going over to my mom's house and I talked about parenting and respect your parents and all that shit. I got all sappy. I'm gonna do that again today. So since I'm going to college today, to our college I guess, I figured I would talk about paying attention in school. That's right, kids, pay attention in school because it makes sense to. Well, half and half really. Pay attention to the things you want to do in school, I should say, because that's the most important thing. If you want to be a history teacher, pay attention in history more than you would other classes, but also still pay attention to your other classes. But something I found out the other day, which is kind of funny to me, because my mom's a teacher, and this is what teachers do not tell you. Your SATs that you take in high school don't fucking matter. You still have to take an SAT test outside of school to get into college, even if you did practice tests in high school. And yes, that's what I said, a practice test. Because fuck everybody else and those teachers who pretended like they're such a big fucking deal. You studied so goddamn hard for them. And those aren't even the ones that your college looks for. I don't know if you have to do that in public school, because I went to private school my whole life. The same private school, so fuck everybody. So anyway, since I'm going to the film program, I was just thinking the other day, and I wrote this down on my phone, because I always write my ideas down on my phone. I wish I had paid attention in like pottery class and video production class, because that's video production is ending up what I wanted to do as my profession. And I kind of wish I would have paid more attention, because I would have been, you know, way more ahead than I am right now. Do I have experience? Yeah, I have my YouTube channel, and that's awesome. I've had another YouTube channel for about 3 years, so I know editing, I know the production side, and I know what it takes to be like in that, and what it, you know, takes to get people to watch your videos and stuff like that. But that's just on YouTube. I want to, you know, branch out into movies and TV shows and all that stuff. So I'm kind of excited to go to school now, because, you know, I get to expand my learning and my abilities, and that's something I've always liked to do with myself. So again, getting out real life and sappy and shit. But no, I'm actually kind of excited. Yes, it is expensive. The First Institute, I think, is $12,000 for the 11-month program, and that's it. Like, that's all you got to pay for is, I think, the taxes and fuck shit came up to $13,000. But I'm gonna need an apartment and shit like that. So, but I also have FAFSA, which is helpful, except when you buy a big fry at McDonald's, they know about it, so they're like, oh, obviously you can afford to go to college. I know I haven't talked about Kayla in a while, but she's going to UCF this year too, so we'd be able to see each other every day, and I'm super excited about it, because I never get to see her, and it's disappointing. But we may be going to Disney on Tuesday, so I'm excited about that. Woohoo!
you hear me? I was wondering if you would like to talk about the things that went over my head when I wasn't paying attention to you because I am a man.
But I also mentioned pottery, and that's kind of one of the things. I saw a video on Facebook the other day that was really fucking cool. It was this dude just doing pottery, making all these sculptures and shit like that. And I remember in high school, I loved doing that, but I let my insecurities get the best of me because everybody else was goofing off in the class. They didn't care about it. An easy A class. You know, and I was trying to make these cool sculptures and pots and pans and stuff like that, and everybody would make fun of me for actually doing work. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just not gonna do this. I'm not gonna pay attention. But I wish I did, and I wish I would have kind of pursued it because fucking making pottery's fun, dude. It's so cheap. It's a great, you know, time passer and stress reliever. I was watching this dude make pottery fucking on Facebook. It was incredible. He had like 3 different types of swirls that he did. Fucking, I was so into it. I think I watched like 30 of his videos, spent 2 hours doing that shit. So maybe I'll pick that up as a hobby because I need something to do other than ride a motorcycle and maybe possibly go to school. Oh, and I should mention the reason why I'm going back, or trying to go back to school. Fucking, I quit my job. So, I have what's called social anxiety, and that shit sucks. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I was going out trying to talk to 200 people that fucking hated my guts and wanted to punch me in the face, because God knows I want to do that every time I talk to a salesman. Stat. Damn it! Balls and shit. What was I saying? Something about pottery. Oh yeah, about my job. Fucking... my social anxiety got the best of me, so I fucking had to, I guess I didn't have to quit, but I had a major breakdown of, you know, my anxiety just couldn't take it anymore, so I was like, all right, and that wasn't, you know, believe me, that's not an excuse. That job was paying me $600 a week plus commission. I was perfectly fine putting up with my anxiety, you know, for that kind of money. However, I decided I'm not going to put my health in front of, my job. That's just idiotic. I know I said that in my last video, but I love saying it. It's so fucking funny. Idiotic. Maybe that's one of the shirts right there. It just says idiotic on the front. I don't know how I'd spell that. I-D-Y fucking obviously. Yadic. Y-A-D-I-C. Fucking Yadic. Yeah, so that's why I'm looking for a school. Also, fucking do what you want, man. This is the best advice I can give you. Fucking just do what you want. Don't care about anybody else. I'm wearing 2 different colored socks right now. I had this conversation with myself this morning. If somebody sees my 2 different colored socks, who the fuck cares? It's my socks. It's not going to affect them anyway. And plus, it shows my creative side. I'm going into film. I kind of have to have a creative side and make these kind of decisions. Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem with everybody is that everybody thinks everybody else is judging them, and that's not the case. I pass, you know, a lot of people a day on my motorcycle talking and doing hand movements and shit, and you don't see me caring. I'll never see those people again. That's kind of my philosophy with everything. If I want to make a fool out of myself, or I'm trying to make an impression, you know, I may never see those people again, so fucking give it your all. But unfortunately, for people who, you know, 200 people a day who want to punch you in your face, that philosophy doesn't exactly help when your anxiety is bad as mine is. Soldiers Park. I know. I smoked cigars back in those woods while my friend's brothers played, or my friend's dad played softball. That's fucking hilarious. I did a lot of stupid shit in high school. I smoked weed. I fucking smoked cigarettes. I drank all the time. Like, how did, oh wait, no, I dropped out. Never mind. I was gonna say, how did I graduate? But I didn't. I didn't graduate. That's the fucking funny part. I dropped out, moved to Texas, and got my GED. That was a great one right there.